Orchestrate or Obsolete, building your 2026 AI agent squads. The era of the single chatbot is dead. In 2026, survival depends on agentic orchestration. If you aren't building autonomous multi-agent systems today, your competition's AI squads will outpace your entire workforce by tomorrow morning. The digital landscape has shifted from passive tools to active squads. Today, we're moving beyond simple prompts into the complex world of multi-agent systems, or MAS. Imagine an ecosystem where specialized AI agents don't just follow instructions, they collaborate, debate, and execute entire business workflows without human intervention. This is the new frontier. At the heart of this revolution is agentic orchestration. It's the invisible conductor ensuring that every AI agent in your symphony plays the right note at exactly the right time. But how do you build a squad that actually works? We must look at architectural patterns, specifically the choice between a supervisor model and a peer-to-peer network. In a supervisor pattern, one lead agent acts as the brain. It decomposes complex tasks, assigns them to specialized subagents, and validates the final output for quality. Think of the supervisor as a project manager. It holds the roadmap, manages the timeline, and ensures that coders and researchers don't lose sight of the primary goal. Conversely, the peer-to-peer model allows agents to communicate directly. This is decentralized and highly flexible, ideal for creative brainstorming or rapid, nonlinear problem-solving across various domains. However, without a supervisor, peer networks risk infinite loops. Agents might pass tasks back and forth forever unless you implement strict exit conditions and logic gates. A critical hurdle in orchestration is cross-agent memory. For a squad to be effective, Agent B must understand what Agent A discovered 5 minutes ago in the workflow. We solve this through state management. By using a shared blackboard or a centralized vector database, every agent can read and write to a unified, evolving context. Think of cross-agent memory as a shared digital brain. It prevents redundant work and allows the system to maintain a thread of thought across massive, multi-day operations. But what happens when agents disagree? Conflict resolution is the secret sauce of 2026 AI. When two agents provide contradictory data, your system needs a tie-breaking protocol. We implement consensus logic or a judge agent. This third-party AI evaluates the conflicting outputs against the original prompt to determine which path leads to the objective. This isn't just theory. Using platforms like Vertex AI Agent Builder, enterprises are now deploying these scalable MAS architectures to handle industrial-scale challenges in real time. Vertex AI allows you to ground your agents in enterprise data, ensuring that your AI squad isn't just hallucinating, but operating on your actual, live business metrics. Deployment at scale requires sovereign AI considerations. You must ensure your agentic workflows comply with local regulations, especially when operating within the European AI Alliance standards. The goal is to reach a state of singularity in your operations, where the AI squad can self-correct and optimize its own code to achieve the results you demand. Let's dive deeper into the technical demystification of these architectural shifts. Understanding the batch processing of agentic thoughts is key to managing your compute costs effectively. Every agentic step costs tokens. If your orchestration is inefficient, your ROI will vanish. We must optimize for test time compute to ensure the highest reasoning quality. Think of test time compute as the AI pausing to think. Instead of an instant, shallow answer, the agent explores multiple paths to find the most accurate solution. This brings us to reasoning agents. These aren't just LLMs, they are agents capable of multi-step planning and verifying their own work before presenting it to you. In the Global South, organizations are using AI for Good frameworks to deploy these squads for agriculture and healthcare, proving that MAS isn't just for Silicon Valley giants. The Indian AI adoption story is a perfect example. They are scaling talent and agents simultaneously to bridge the gap between traditional industry and the digital future. To protect these systems, we look toward NIST's AI Risk Management Framework. An unmanaged AI squad is a massive security liability that could leak sensitive corporate data. Securing AI on AI hardware is the next frontier. As agents talk to agents, the networking standards must be peer-reviewed and hardened against sophisticated, prompt injection attacks. We are witnessing the convergence of AI and biological sciences. Some agent squads are now being designed to mimic the immune system's response to digital threats. This immune system approach means your AI agents are constantly scanning for anomalies in their own logic, flagging external interference before it can corrupt the workflow. As a visionary architect, you must view your AI squad as a living organism. It needs a skeleton, the architecture, and a nervous system, the communication protocols. The information revolution isn't just about having data, it's about the speed at which your autonomous agents can turn that data into a strategic competitive advantage. If your agents are slow to reason, you lose. This is why we track exponential technologies, to stay ahead of the hardware curve that powers these massive squads. Let's look at a case study. Mistral AI's efficient LLMs are being used in Europe to build sovereign AI squads that keep data within borders while maintaining performance. This proves that you don't always need the largest model, you need the most efficient orchestration of specialized models working in a tight, synchronized loop. Multimodal AI adds another layer. Your squad can now include vision agents that analyze images and audio agents that process voice, all feeding into the central brain. Imagine a factory where a vision agent identifies a mechanical flaw and immediately triggers a repair agent to order the correct part and schedule a technician. This level of intelligent industry is what defines digital transformation in 2026. It's no longer about digitizing paper, it's about automating the decision-making process itself. Success requires a shift in leadership. CEOs must become agentic orchestrators themselves, managing a hybrid workforce of humans and autonomous digital squads in a unified system. The OECD AI Policy Observatory reminds us that this shift will impact the labor market. We must focus on AI enhancing human potential, not just replacing it. Your agents should handle the drudge work, data entry, research, basic coding, freeing your human talent to focus on high-level strategy, ethics, and creative direction for the brand. Building this future requires a commitment to trustworthy AI. Every agent in your squad must operate under ethical IT protocols to ensure long-term digital resilience and safety. We must also consider the post-quantum landscape. As compute power grows, the encryption protecting your agent communications must evolve to stay ahead of future decryption threats. Zero-trust agency is the standard. Never trust an agent's output blindly, always verify through a secondary auditor agent within your orchestration framework to maintain high integrity. This layered defense ensures that even if one agent is compromised, the predator swarm of your security AI can isolate and neutralize the threat immediately and effectively. The trajectory toward AGI is being paved by these multi-agent systems. By mastering MAS today, you are essentially building the foundations for the first true superintelligence. The architectural patterns we discuss, Supervisor, Peer, and Blackboard, are the blueprints for the most powerful business machines ever devised in the history of human commerce. Do not wait for a perfect model. Start building your squad now with open-source benchmarks and iterate as the technology matures through 2026 and beyond the horizon. The bleeding edge is where the greatest ROI is found. Those who master agentic orchestration will redefine their industries. Those who don't will simply be automated away. Analyze your current workflows. Where can an agent take the lead? Where can a squad collaborate? The answer to those questions is your roadmap for 2026 survival. The era of the individual is fading, the era of the orchestrated squad is here. It is time to build your digital vanguard and claim the future today. Mastering the 2026 roadmap doesn't stop here. For our Spanish-speaking innovators and deep dives into Europe and Latin American tech landscape, join our sister hub at Experto TIC. Knowledge is power, in every language. Channel powered by generative AI architecture.